Bonjour, bonjour, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to represent Quebec at SAFE Summit in Washington for the second year in a row. I want to thank our partners for their invitation and for welcoming us. Now, more than ever, with the current geopolitical context, securing adequate supplies of critical minerals is a major challenge for countries seeking to decarbonize their economy. We know that these minerals are fundamental to electrifying transportation and accelerating our energy transition. While the demand for critical and strategic mineral is growing exponentially, ethical questions remain about how these minerals are obtained. Who are the people and organizations behind the mining and processing of ore? What are their working conditions? What processes are used? And what environmental standards are in place, if any? And how can we ensure that mining companies use resources that meet ESG criteria? These are some of the questions that Quebec has been addressing for several years now. Quebec is ahead of the curve and will continue to be an ally for investors who count on complying with the highest standards and practices to decarbonize the economy. In Canada, the provinces have exclusive jurisdiction over their natural resources, including mineral resources. So you have to deal directly with Quebec on this matter. Quebec's subsoil is a gold mine, both literally and figuratively. In addition to gold, there is graphite, cobalt, zinc, nickel, lithium, among others. In fact, there are 15 minerals in Quebec that the United States Department of Energy considers as material for energy. The US and Quebec have a storied economic partnership. During World War II, aluminum smelters in Quebec, built with the support of the US, played an essential role in providing the necessary resources for the Allied war effort. And since then, Quebec's aluminum industry has provided prosperity and socioeconomic vitality for many communities around our continent. If collaboration between Quebec and the US led to great things in time past, imagine what we can accomplish today in terms of responsibly securing our collective supplies of critical and strategic minerals. Quebec is a major player in North American supply chain. Our resources have been developed in part with American financial and strategic partners, including processing plant in which GM and Ford have recently invested. High environmental and labor standards, supply chain transparency, and circular economic principles set Quebec apart from our competitors. These are all covered in our 2025 development plan for critical and strategic minerals. Quebec's vision has long been to create a responsible mining ecosystem. We always have been and always will be preparing for the future. As such, the 2025 Quebec Development Plan was the first of its kind in Canada and continues to generate international interest. In January, I presented the updated version of the action plan, which demonstrates our continued ambition to differentiate ourselves and remain leaders in the critical sector. This action plan includes new measures to support the development of CSM mining projects in Quebec and to address potential environmental challenges. A major component of the financial support provided by the Gouvernement of Quebec is aimed at developing innovative processes in the circular economy, ranging from recovering mining tailing to implementing functional economic principles, such as battery electrolyte location. Every effort must be made to maximize the use of minerals and meet the needs of the industry, both through the establishment of new mines and through recycling and upcycling. It should be noted that Quebec created the first ever certification for mineral exploration that respects the principle of sustainable development, known as the Eco-Logo certification. Furthermore, 95% of Quebec mines have implemented the Mining Association of Canada's Towards Sustainable Mining continuous improvement initiatives. This internationally recognized program helps mining companies manage key environmental and social risks and increases transparency in mining activities. The Government of Quebec supports companies seeking Eco-Logo certification or joining the Towards Sustainable Mining initiative through its Sustainable Development Support Program for mining companies. In addition, this program also includes a component for the development of traceability initiative within the CSM mining sector. The traceability of battery mineral is critical to proving their origin and demonstrating that supply chains are ESG compliant. Through the Global Battery Alliance and with the help of the Quebec-based company Optel, the Government of Quebec and Canada have been working on a pilot project to trace minerals in batteries. Quebec is one of the few places in the world that contains all the minerals needed to produce batteries for electric vehicles and other products vital to 21st century living. So it is only natural that we work on mineral traceability and that we focus on sharing the result of this initiative. Our pilot demonstrated the ability to effectively track the environmental footprint of graphite processing. A larger scale traceability system will allow battery manufacturers to demonstrate that their production is made from minerals that can be certified as compliant with the industry's highest ESG standards, including those put in place by Quebec. For companies and customers alike, this represents an important guarantee of the ethical development of natural resources. It is a giant step towards a stable, secure, and competitive supply chain for critical and strategic minerals. With its complete and unique ecosystem, Quebec is addressing the challenges posed by mineral resource development head-on. You can rely on our expertise, our innovation, our infrastructure, and our strategic location to deliver minerals that meet our industry needs while also achieving the highest ESG standards. Quebec is an essential ally to help the US to reduce the dependency of foreign entity of concern for critical mineral supply and to secure the supply chains. So we must continue to work together, and we are open for business and eager to work with you. Thank you very much. Merci.